Hello, good people of the internet. My name is Andy, and you're watching Geek Curio. And today it's time for my Monday musings. First of all, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I had a great weekend, managed to get to a car show, which was fantastic. Got out with the wife and the dogs. But also, yesterday I was able to do a live stream of my Reaper 5 unboxing. Now, you probably can't see much behind me, but here I've been working very hard on sticking a lot of these miniatures together, and I'm hoping to do some painting of these soon. Some of these are absolutely fantastic. And also over the other side, just over that shoulder, you should also see a pirate ship, which is going to take a lot of work, and I actually don't think I have enough paint to paint the pirate ship yet, so I'll be needing to plan out and decide exactly what I'm going to be doing with that. So on to this week. Like I say, I'm going to be planning on doing a few bits of pieces to paint. I'm wanting to do Goblin Squire's Goblin Inspiration. This month the theme is blue, so I'm going to be having a look at my Reaper miniatures and seeing if I can get a relevant enough mini to paint up for that. Tomorrow I will be doing a stream at the usual time, 7:30, with Mark X Escapades. We are looking at doing quite a new game. It's called The Ascent, which is a cyberpunk twin stick shooter, which also acts as quite a good RPG as well. I've had a little play of it at the moment, and it's quite fun. I think it's going to be a lot better in multiplayer because, like I said, I did some of the early missions, but one of the bosses was just impossible to beat. So having an extra pair of hands is going to be quite useful, I think. On Wednesday, last week I started a new stream called Noobscape, and this is me playing the game RuneScape for the very first time. Once again, Mark's Escapades has been joining me every now and then and helping out, trying to get me to level up my player. But this week I'm going to be taking a crack at some dungeoneering, some solo dungeoneering. Who knows, Mark even might join me for a little bit of co-op action for that as well. On Thursday, the bad boys are streaming. That's me, Goblin, Squire and Pog. We're taking a little bit of a hiatus at the moment. The reason for this is that Pog has started a new job, so we're not able to find a suitable time for all three of us to stream. We are hoping that we can do it again because we've had a lot of fun with Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. I would really like to progress through the story more as well, and it wouldn't be the same without them. And I've mentioned that gentleman twice already, Goblin Squire. So on Friday, Goblin Squire hosts the Sports Tavern, which is over on his Twitch channel. I will put some links in the description below. I host a Sports Tavern alongside the Goblin Squire, albeit it is his channel. And we have recently been talking about the Euros that have been happening. We then moved on to the Tokyo Olympics, and finally the Premier League has started. So just want to point out that Hammers did win their first game, and I actually can't remember the last time we won our first game at the beginning of the season. But we're also going to be including our fantasy football teams, Hamish's team and my team as well, and we are actually in talks to get our very own Stato as well. So this could actually be turning out to be like the fantasy football TV show back there in the 90s. Obviously not the same, and obviously not a complete rip-off because we don't want Skinner and Badil to sue us. But like I say, we are nerds, yet we absolutely love sport as well, and we're big fans. So I know that Hamish is happy that his team won on the opening weekend, as am I. And not entirely sure whether I'm going to be doing this. I've been tinkering around, it's been buzzing around my head for the last few weeks, but I'm thinking of doing a new stream on Sunday, which might be the Cheap Gamers stream, and that's basically where I will look at the recent releases on the Epic Games Store as well as the Xbox Game Pass. What I found is these two stores are a real great way to get a reasonable priced access to some fantastic games. So with the Epic Games Store, I've been able to get a lot of free games. They seem to give away one a week at the very least. And on Xbox Game Pass, there just seems to be a massive wealth of games that I'm getting access to. And like I say, all these games are games that I'm actually streaming on the channel as well, which is fantastic. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing it this Sunday or hopefully in the near future, but looking forward to getting that done soon. So looking back at miniature painting, like I said, I have the Reaper 5 Kickstarter all open now. So I've been putting a lot of miniatures together, and I'm going to be working through the Daimyo expansion pack first. Also looking at this fantastic, I've got to show you this. This is amazing. This is a pumpkin beholder, and I'm really looking forward to painting that. So I'm aiming for that to be one of the first ones that I do. Videos that I'll be doing will be uploaded as and when I get time to do it. Speaking of videos, I actually have a couple of interviews still in the can which I need to release. So if you know a gentleman on Twitter called Notepad Anon, he and I spoke a couple of weeks ago and put together a fantastic interview. He actually works on game design and he builds a lot of his own RPG, tabletop RPG games. So definitely look out for the video for that when that's coming out soon. And that's it for me this week. Thank you ever so much for staying this far. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you aren't already subscribed, please think about subscribing because it really helps the channel. So in the meantime, stay safe and take care.